Hello there, Pisces. Good morning. As you can see, I've got your runes here. This is an interesting read, and this is one of those kind of weird readings to where I have to really use my intuition on this, and I'll explain to you as I go. The first rune I pulled out was Elhaz, and Elhaz is in reverse here, and so Elhaz is talking about. Elhaz is a rune of protection, and it's in reverse, so you're feeling kind of vulnerable, Pisces. But yeah, something, you're feeling vulnerable of something. And next to this is Nathis. And Nathis is going without with something. It could be something good something that you don't want to go without, or something that you do want to go without. It doesn't necessarily mean going, without money. It could also mean that you just, because when I was looking at these cards, it could also mean something that you definitely don't want. I guess that's the best way I can describe it. I'll get into it a little bit more here as we go. And then we have Righto here. And now Righto is in the upright position, and this indicates some sort of travel or reunion, Pisces. It could be a reunion for some of you. For others, it could be a travel, a nice trip, and it's when it's upright, it means it's very, very pleasant. So it's saying to not worry about getting to your destination. It's mostly means to enjoy the trip or enjoy the reunion. So that's kind of good. But then we have Hagilez right here, and this is like shock and awe and chaos. And then we have Anzus in reverse, which Anzus kind of warns you not to really believe everything that you hear, Pisces. It's kind of like important, especially when it's next to Hagilez and it's next to Nathis. So, yeah, this is something that I don't really think that you want. I pulled up some cards, and the first two cards that I pulled was the Page of Cups. So, and as you can see, the Page of Cups is holding up a cup. This could be somebody younger than you, Pisces. This could be somebody that is coming towards you to offer you something, to offer you a cup of love, possibly. And I see Tiwaz right here. See, I see a Bindrone right here. So I see Tiwaz. This is a really interesting Bindrone. I see Tiwaz, Soilo, and Anzus. So it's got three runes all in one. So, Soilo is the sun. And that's very positive. And Tiwaz in the upright is very positive as well. And, actually I can even see Lagus in here too. So, I mean, it's got three for sure. You could possibly call that Lagus right there too. I don't know if you can see these Bindrones or not, but this is what you call a Bindrone, and it's more than one rune put together. So this could be somebody that's much younger than you, coming towards you, Pisces. The next card that I got, because what I did was I kind of thought, well, I'm going to just pull two cards, and because I was wondering what this and this were referring to. The second card I pulled here was the Five of Wands in reverse, and you can see that. And this is kind of like, this is something, you can just see that. This is kind of like up in your head. This is the shocking thing about this Hagilez. And this is something that you definitely do not want. The Nine of Swords upright is like up in your head, maybe having bad dreams, not being able to sleep. With it in reverse, it's more like bam in your face. Yeah, and it could actually even be fearful, because in a way, Pisces, it's like something that you really aren't expecting. Something is coming out of here unexpected. This is something unexpected. And then I pulled the Queen of Wands out, which is kind of weird, because the Queen of Wands represents, like a mother figure and stuff. And it's got Elhaz on here in the upright position, which is protection. It's got, this is a Bindrone as well. It's got protection, and it's also got Kanaz there, which is victory. And so many of you, this may be involved children. Maybe there's kids involved with this particular person. I'm not really too sure. But that's kind of like what I picked up off of it. And then the longer I thought about this, I was thinking, well, maybe this is somebody trying to come back to you or something, Pisces. So because after I pulled this, I got the Two of Swords. And this is kind of like a decision, So you're going to need to make a decision. And I know that you're not going to make any decision to go to this. This is kind of like you don't want to go to that. So if this is somebody, because I was like, well, who is this person if somebody's trying to come back? And so then I pulled the Lover's card. And this is Gemini energy. So some of you may be dealing with the Gemini, Pisces. And, I see Gabo, and it's like an offer of love. Gabo is like a gift, and it's over his heart. You see, it's over his heart. But then also I see an X. I see an X. So for some of you, maybe somebody is trying to come back to you, Pisces. And it's kind of like, you don't want that. So let's get you a couple of cards. This is really a positive rune here. This trip. I also see other opportunities. As I was pulling these cards out, none of them say this, but I'm seeing unexpected opportunities out of the blue coming your way, Pisces. Okay, so don't fret. This is just a temporary thing. I don't know who this reading is for. This, it's definitely not a reading for me, but it very well could be. But yeah, this is kind of you're going to have a choice here, Pisces. Yep, you are. And I see Tiwaz over here putting other people's needs first. I'm just saying, even if it takes longer, take time to just make for yourself, Pisces. Okay? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Let's get you a couple of these cards here too, and yeah, word read. And, keep in mind, you guys, this is just a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest. But definitely, that's kind of like what I'm feeling here for somebody. Let's get you a couple more shuffles here. Pisces. One more shuffle. All right, what's going on with Pisces? Many masks. So this is a pretty good card, Pisces. This is just saying to do something different, put a different mask on. You know how everybody has their own little fronts on how they act and how they are seen in the world. This is just saying to put a different mask on and see how it fits. It's still you. It's just, you know, you're trying something new. Let's get you another one here. Stars in the sky, limitless possibilities. So, you know, that's very positive, Pisces. And, you know, and I see, you know, unexpected opportunities that are going to be just really wonderful for you coming up in the future. So just sit tight. If somebody's trying to come back into your life, you know which way to go. With a card like that, yeah, I don't want to go to that. I've had it. You know, that would be no. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the hollow bone, and that's just saying to be, you know, to be teachable. Just be teachable, Pisces. I also kind of picked up on one of these cards that, you know, maybe somebody disagrees with you too, you know. Maybe somebody is disagreeing with my read. Maybe it's not fitting them. I know it's not fitting me, but it's fitting somebody that's watching, that's for sure. So, yeah. So anyway, oh, it's still Halloween. I'm going to pull another Halloween card out. I like these Halloween cards. I think they're kind of cool. Pisces. Yeah, I think I did a read like this the other day about that too. It was like the two signs that came up in that other reading were Gemini and Leo. So somebody could be trying to come back to you here, Pisces, and I already know, you know, you need something better. And you're going to have a choice too. Apple, risks and reward. Ooh, that looks like a pretty cool card. Let's see what that means. Maybe it's saying to take a risk and you may be rewarded. I don't know. Let's see. Apple. Let me see here. Okay, come on. Here we go. It's saying to just try. It's trying to take a risk, Pisces. So some of you, you know, maybe you haven't been taking enough risks, and that's basically what that's saying. I would have read the whole thing to you, but I would have stumbled and it would have sounded terrible. So I'm trying not to do that. But yeah, this is just saying to take some risks, you know, Pisces. Okay, and like I said, it's not that bad of a read. Actually, it looks really good. It looks like some sort of a really happy, fun reunion, maybe with family and friends. It could also be, you know, a road trip or a travel somewhere that's going to be very pleasant. All right. So if you bump into anybody or somebody tries to bump into you, you know, just remember the Queen of Pentacles come up, and it's got protection on there too. So I mean, you are protected, Pisces, so don't worry about that. This is just kind of like a little scary when somebody is kind of trying to stalk you or something, or you feel like somebody's trying to stalk you. But remember, you are protected, and I see it right here, and especially with Elhaz in the upright here, you do feel vulnerable, but yeah, but you're protected. All right, Pisces? And let's get you a couple of Moonology cards here too. And I also see too that, you know, a lot of you are willing to go to lengths to avoid any conflict. And I am that way too. I don't need no conflict in my life. Conclusions are within reach. Oh, that's good. See? Conclusions are within reach. This is good. This is good news. Surrender to the divine. At the bottom of the deck it says balance spirituality and practicality, Pisces. All right. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope a lot of that resonated with somebody anyway. It had to have. All right, guys. I'll see you again tomorrow. All right. Bye for now, Pisces.